I posted and shared a video of why I decided to leave Scentsy. Well, pull back from Scentsy, we'll say. And I'm addressing it more in depth right now because I was told that I really didn't give too much information about why. So, this is it. So, I have changed. The leadership has changed for me at least twice in 1 year. I've been with Scentsy for 13 years. Lost my downline last year and my title, but I still stayed with it because I do really like the products. I'm not one of those people. Yeah, there are some things that I do like more than others, and I do share that. But overall, I do like the products. I use the products. But however, on my latest change in my upline, I attended a meeting last month, and it was a Zoom, and I was met with one of the pictures on there by a consultant was of a Confederate flag. So it's me and someone else of, my hue, my race. We're both looking at each other because can't believe that's what we see on the Zoom. So yes, I did address and ask and come to my upline, and I let her know how that was a very uncomfortable feeling. What if she didn't know? Of course, the flag is never a good thing for Black people. And basically, I was told I could just minimize it, so therefore, I wouldn't have to see the person, see their rebel flag. That really isn't acceptable because actually, whether you have minorities on the call or not, somewhere that didn't sit. It didn't sit like it should have been something that even non-whites wouldn't have been okay with, unless that's what you believe and that's what you into and do. It shouldn't have had to be wait till other people come on to complain. I just wouldn't have. I would have handled that because at the end of the day, yeah, that's what I was told. She couldn't control the picture that somebody puts up, but can you not? It is your Zoom. You are a person in leadership. You can say what you're going to allow and not allow. So instead of addressing it that way, I'm the person that has to pretend it's not there. That's very inconsiderate. And actually, it should have been dealt with beforehand. It shouldn't have had to be me that said anything. And in addressing that, anything that's political, those kind of views, that shouldn't be the arena for it. So I figured that wasn't going to go anywhere, so I did contact Scentsy, and I was told basically some of the same thing. Find my director to connect with, but I don't think I have a middle person, excuse me, in that. Because like I said, I have been shifted 3 different people last year. So to say to me, same thing, basically, go connect with other consultants, but why shouldn't I be able to connect with the people that's in this group that I'm supposed to be attached to or with, even though we're independent consultants? We're taught that it's a family. I don't know what kind of family that is. If a person is saying, hey, just ignore this rebel flag and what it means to you and people like you, that's crazy. It's just a lot going on through my mind because it's just not acceptable. Yeah, I don't feel like it was handled the right way. So all I did was I wanted Scentsy to allow me to change my sponsor or my team so I can maybe feel comfortable somewhere else. So that's what I'm saying. I was told no. That did not fit their policy of letting you change. Again, I'm supposed to be independent. You would think I can choose who I want to be associated with. Because at this point, no, I don't want to be associated with that team lead. Because again, we're a team or we're independent. We're independent, but we're on a team. So therefore, you are supposed to be able to go to trainings together, build with each other. I mean, because this is the culture and environment that Scentsy says, or that's promoted. You know, this is what they say. They have family reunions, so to speak, where we all come together. So yeah, I do expect to be able to feel comfortable, not have to feel like I'm being watchful. And again, you can't, if I don't know, I don't know. But this I do know because it was freely put as a profile picture on Zoom. So this doesn't fit Scentsy's policy or criteria to be able to change teams. I was a consultant for 13 years. This person didn't make me. You didn't train me to get where I am. You didn't recruit me. You didn't bring me into Scentsy. So I don't see why I should not be able to go be with another team of my choice, which I told them who I wanted to be with. Someone that I followed already, and I don't know them personally either. So because I was told no, I did ask for it to be escalated, because I just can't understand how this doesn't, I'm sure there's not a rule for racism if you're faced with that, and what to do. So to me, I would have thought this is a special case. I don't ask to be changed. I haven't done that before. I pretty much go through the highs and the lows with the company. So let me go. Just let me go where I wanted to go. It could have been over and done with, but I was told no. I asked for it to be escalated. Got to, I guess, a senior person at compliance. Basically, same thing. It doesn't meet, what they deem is for them to move you to another team. Basically the same. Find some other people you connect with. Focus on your business. So to me, I take it as mind your business, shut up, and just go along with it and worry about yourself. But I am worried about myself. How can I be expected to come to group gatherings knowing that that's the mentality of what I'm around, of the other people, or the fact that you allow it and nobody says anything? I'm gonna figure that y'all are our group together. So this is why I decided to take a step back and no longer have my website. I will still handle and help my customers get the products they want, because most of them I know anyway. And I am thankful for that. But to bring new business to Scentsy, to continue on the level of really working it hard, even though my sales might not always be there, but I do work my business. Again, I'm still here after all these years, and I'm definitely not feeling like I'm going to help contribute to my upline making money off of me when I feel like you're not standing by me. You're not having that compassion to understand how this should have been handled a different way. Not make me feel like I am in the wrong, or I mean, it's definitely not being emotional. I just don't think that is a way to handle that. I don't feel like, for anybody, Zoom is not your place to really put your political views like that to make other people feel uncomfortable. So even though it bothers me to have to kind of walk away like that, I it's not always about the money. It's about the principle of the matter. So that's, for me, that's why that's my out as far as not really promoting Scentsy like that. Like I said, not leaving my customers high and dry. I will still get products, you know, for myself and get the commission for that. But to just really be out here pushing it like that, I'm so over it. And the way that is being handled is not acceptable. So I don't know if anybody else is going through or have gone through what I am going through. If you want to talk about it and reach out, that's fine. If not, I just hopefully that, you know, everybody will understand once you've listened to this video in the entirety, understand where I'm coming from. And it just needed to be said, actually. So thank you for listening.